guys, today I have a really fun comparison video for you. I don't typically get to do this because I don't always have two of the same thing, but I'm going to compare a triple filter French press to a single filter French press. This is the triple filter French press. As you can see, there are 3 layers of filter, a spring, and this is the plunger that pushes down your coffee grind. And then this is the single filter French press that I've had for almost 3 years. So it's just 1 layer, your spring, and then your base. Pretty basic French press. They're both the same size, 8 cups, and I'm using the same coffee in both. I typically grind my own coffee, but I wanted to use pre-ground just to make sure that every piece was about the same size. So I put 4 heaping tablespoons of coffee into each French press. I tried to keep all the variables as unvaried as possible. I've been thinking of doing a comparison of these two since I got the second. I figured what better way to review the second one than to do a comparison side by side so you could see how they both work and the outcomes of both immediately. Especially if you're in the market for a French press, you can make your decision based on how they perform. So I just fill up each French press with boiling water from my tea kettle. I will link the video to where I review my tea kettle at the end, and I'll also link it at the bottom. It's a really great kitchen tool and I love it. And then I let those both sit for about 5 minutes so that the coffee could brew. And here is the first one being pressed. As you can see, it presses quite easily. And then here is the second French press in action, the triple filter. I like the top of this because it kind of secures on. It snaps on rather than just slides in. It is a lot harder to press, however, because there's 3 filters for all of the coffee to get through. So it takes a little bit of elbow grease. And then here is the single filter's first cup of coffee. Pours great. And it looks like the perfect cup of coffee. Here is the triple filter's first cup of coffee. Also pours great. And the result is equally as beautiful. So here is where the challenge comes in. The second pour. Of course it pours amazingly, but let's see the bottom. When we transfer it to another container, you get to see the sediment that was left at the bottom. So in the single filter, there's quite a bit of sediment, and it's quite thick as well. It's probably about a tablespoon of sediment that was left. The second pour of the triple filter is also fantastic. we transfer it to another container, there's just a little sediment left, not quite as much as the single, but enough that you can notice it. And that's kind of what I expected, it being a triple filter. I didn't expect quite as much sediment. So here is my cleaning test. I took both out just to kind of see what the bottoms of each looked like. They were equally as messy. And then I rinsed them both underwater and they both came out great and ready to use again. There was no issue there. I rinsed out both of the glass containers underwater. And here is where my issue came, and the biggest thing that I noticed difference-wise with both. The triple filter, the container slides right in there. The single filter really gives you a hard time when you try to put the container back into the holder. So that is something that really frustrated me, and since I did this video and noticed that, I really haven't been using the single filter as much just because the triple filter slides right in and doesn't give me hassle. So I'm going to enjoy my blended coffee that I just blended with some coconut oil and butter and poured into my mug. It was delicious. Thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up if you liked it. Bye. Hi guys, today I have a little bit of a different review for you. This product isn't fully necessary in your life, but it is beautiful and it does actually serve a purpose. That is my get for the price. Is it worth the money to have one when you already have a coffee maker? So I decided I would do a little review on it for you today. Basically, you have your glass container and then you have your stainless steel press, and this all removes from the handle.